Good afternoon, family. July 15th, 2025. I had to make sure. We're going to go on part 3 of this Epstein, Trump, what's going on debacle. Before we do, shout out. New episode airing tonight, but it's not going to be on the Alpha Warrior Show. You got to find Badlands Media on Rumble. Badlands Media, me and my co-host, Josh Reed. You saw us do a sneak premiere a few weeks ago. You guys loved it. I think it was like 50,000 people that watched that thing. Well, tonight is episode 1, and you're definitely going to want to tune in. So again, Badlands Media on Rumble, and you'll find us both there. So let's get into this Epstein part 3. You're going to want to watch this twice. You're probably going to want to read the thread that I'm going to post on X for this, at X Alpha Warrior X. You have people coming out right now like Kevin Spacey and others asking for the release of the Epstein files. Now, if you're anyone that's been in this movement, digging, a digital soldier, an Anon, one of my frog people, Keck, if you know anything, a lot of the people asking for the release were people that were allegedly implicated. If you saw some of the Isaac Cappy videos and some of the other things that are out there. Hashtag pizza something else. You know what I'm talking about. Someone go open the gate. You'll figure it out. Why are all these people all of a sudden making a request for these files to be released? And then it dawned on me. If you add what Trump said a few days ago and then doubled down on today, he said, this is something they created. It's like the Russia hoax. Now, all of us, the people that have, the real MAGA supporters, the real Trump supporters, the real people that are about America, know that we're never going to abandon the conversation to have these people brought to justice and to protect the kids. We understand that. So aside from bringing this up and reigniting the conversation and getting people from the left to acknowledge it, which I think was just phenomenal. That is 45 chess. But the thing is when you see these other people that we know are implicated in this, right? At least allegedly, we speculate. I'm trying to get this to survive on other platforms. When they're asking for it, then it clicked. They knew that the way they weren't able to steal the 2016 election, that there was a strong likelihood they weren't going to be able to steal the 2024 election. So they knew chances were Trump was coming back, and he was going to be coming back with a mandate, especially after the debacle of 4 years of Biden. We knew what that was like. Kamala did not have a chance. And so they knew Epstein was going to come to the surface, and this was going to be the end of the deep state, the end of the cabal. This is the end of them. Everything is going to be exposed. So what did they do? They poisoned the well. That's what they did. They recreated the story. They corrupted the investigations to do what? To implicate people like President Trump, to implicate the White Hats, to implicate all the good people that are trying to take down the deep state, and at the same time, protect the ones that are the actual bad ones, the actual evil ones, the ones that need to be held accountable. Protected them. They flipped the script. And that's why you see these evil ones now calling for the disclosure. This is why Trump's saying, no, this is the Russia, but you're going to let Pam Bondi cook. This is why you had Laura Trump a few days ago say there's something coming. Why? Because nothing can stop what's coming. Trump knew this. You want to call it the ace card? You want to call it the Trump card? Trump knew what they did. And so that is why chances are Epstein didn't do the deed, and Epstein is in WIPSEC, like I've been saying. He is in witness protection. He is going to probably become the most powerful witness ever to be known to man on the investigation that's going to unfold before us. That is what I strongly believe is unfolding here. Trump got to him knowing that when they had the evidence that was flipped, he was going to be the fall guy. And then Ghislaine would be the cherry on top to solidify the story and bring this to an end and take down the good guys and give a pass to all the bad guys. So what did Trump do? He pulled Epstein out. He has him in WITSEC. This is my speculation. And you are seeing a new investigation, this RICO. You still have hundreds of thousands of sealed indictments. Trump played them. And this is why Ghislaine got activated. Because Ghislaine was supposed to come out, and when she gives the names, oh, we want Ghislaine, because all of a sudden we're going to trust Ghislaine Maxwell. After you guys want to say allegedly she's Mossad, Robert Maxwell. Got a show coming up on that. She was supposed to get activated, go before Congress, because her deal, remember, she wants to make a deal. Her deal is to take down Trump, take down the white hats, never mention the bad ones, never mention humanity, never mention Hillary, never mention the Obamas, never mention the Clintons, the Clinton Foundation, never mention the legitimate ones, and take down the instruments that are taking down the deep state. That's Ghislaine Maxwell's thing. That's why she isn't being called by Trump and them, because they don't need to, because they have Jeff. And he's gonna point the fingers. This is wild, family. Let me scroll down. I want to make sure I didn't miss anything on here. And it looks like